December 1877. In a snowbound New Jersey workshop, an inventor leans over a machine that has never existed before tonight. If it works, it will do something impossible. Catch a living human voice and keep it forever. His name is Thomas Edison. He could say anything at all. Instead, he shouts a nursery rhyme about a girl and a lamb. Here is what Edison never knew. The girl was real. The lamb was real. And the story, hiding inside that little song, is stranger than anyone ever told you. March 1814, Sterling, Massachusetts. On a frozen morning, 9-year-old Mary Sawyer follows her father into the barn to do chores. In the straw lie 2 newborn lambs. One stands and nurses. The other lies still, abandoned by its mother, slowly freezing. Her father says the words every farm child dreads, "Leave it, this one will not survive the night." Mary refuses to move. She begs until her parents give in. Then she carries the dying animal inside and builds a little hospital beside the fireplace. At first, the lamb cannot even swallow. Drop by drop, Mary feeds it warm milk, sitting up while the fire burns low. By morning, the lamb stands. From that day, it follows Mary everywhere she goes, to the well, the fields, anywhere she calls. Then comes the morning it follows her somewhere it should not. Mary and her brother leave for school, and the lamb trots behind. Her brother grins, "Let's take the lamb to school." They hoist it over the stone wall and smuggle it inside the schoolhouse. Mary hides the lamb under her desk, wrapped in a blanket at her feet. For a while, nobody suspects a thing. But in this school, every student must stand and recite alone. The teacher calls the next name, and it is Mary's. She walks to the front and begins. The teacher laughs too, and gently puts the lamb outside, where it waits patiently by the door until Mary walks it home. Visiting that day is an older student, John Roulstone. The next morning, he hands Mary a scrap of paper with 3 little verses. Mary had a little lamb. Its fleece was white as snow. Remember that scrap of paper. It is about to vanish from history. The lamb grew up at Mary's side and had lambs of her own. But one morning in the barn, everything went wrong. A startled cow swung its horns. The lamb that survived the coldest night of 1814 died right there in Mary's arms. Her mother knitted stockings from the lamb's first fleece so Mary could keep a piece of her. Mary kept them for 50 years. 16 years later, in 1830, editor Sarah Josepha Hale published the poem under her own name and claimed she invented everything. "No real girl," she said. "No real lamb. Just imagination." But Mary swore the first verses came from that schoolboy's scrap of paper. So why not simply ask John Roulstone? Because they could not. He had died young at Harvard, years before the poem was published, and the paper was never found. 2 towns fought over the true author for decades. Historians still cannot settle it today. Then, in 1876, Boston's historic Old South Meeting House faced demolition. 70-year-old Mary heard and went to her keepsakes. Thread by thread, she unraveled the stockings. Each strand of wool sold on a souvenir card, helping save the landmark building. 1 year later, Edison shouted her story into his phonograph, making it the first recorded words in all of human history. In the 1920s, Henry Ford joined the fight. He bought the little schoolhouse itself, moved it, and defended Mary's story in print. Today, a small lamb statue stands in Sterling. So who really wrote the poem, the schoolboy or the editor? Tell us below.